Hi, I'm Joe Chilling. Mornings from 7 to 9 on Buffalo's oldie station, the Big Weck. Joining us today on the Big Weck's Buffalo on the Rise is Denise Ligammare from Western Division Federal Credit Union. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Good to see you again. Is purple your favorite color?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Is it really?
Lately, yeah.
Looks very nice on you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think I've seen you wear it before. That was my question. Now my second question, which is even more important, is how is Western Division going to save me money?
Yeah, it's the color green. Now we're going to talk
The
about
color
the color green.
Yeah, very good, very good. Okay.
You know what, with everything going on in the economy right now, and people talking about inflation and jobs and tariffs and things like that, I think now more importantly than ever, everybody's just looking to make more money or make their money go further at the best interest rates and whatever they can get for it. So just wanted to talk a little bit about Western Division, how we can help do that. Not so much talk about products and services today, but just give you how our philosophy of our cooperative and how we work for the members that we serve as our financial institution. So of course, we usually talk about loans, home of the great, right? Not only for loans, but for savings also. But when you're out there looking for loans, I think one of the things that you should know about Western Division is that we offer the same rate for new, used, refinanced, or lease buyout. And of course, lease buyout goes with the vehicles, but new, used, or refinanced, to have the same rate out there in the economy right now is really something that sets us different and apart from dealers and other financial institutions, because you'll have a different rate if you're buying, like, say, a new car, or a different rate if you're buying a used RV or things like that. We offer the same rate, and we've been consistent with that for well over 20 years. So whenever we advertise a rate, you know that that's the rate that you're going to get going forward. So when it comes to refinancing any type of loans, if you have a higher interest rate loan out there, we will refinance on anything. And the majority of our refinances, same rate, but also no closing costs and no refinance fees.
It's a big deal.
So not only can you help you save yourself on the rate, you can also not have to worry about the fees, which a lot of other people charge along the way. So then if we're talking about green and going on to the savings side, savings is one of those things where you're looking to just save, or money markets or CDs or CD specials. That's a big thing that has been going on for the past couple of years. A lot of financial institutions, we do CD specials to try and lock in that money and make you more money. The thing with our savings is basically a lot of them, no minimum balance. There's never a monthly service charge. We're paying well above what the industry is paying on your regular savings and money markets, and our CDs are very competitive. And every the first of every month, we have 2 CD specials that we just started a couple months ago that we throw out there every single month. So it gives you a lot of different options to save money and make more money.
So how often does like an interest rate change with you guys?
Interest rates in all financial institutions, some change them daily, some change them weekly, some change them by zip code, where their branch is at, location, believe it or not.
Really?
We set our rates at the first of every month, and we guarantee those rates until the last day of the month.
So if you go in, say for instance, somebody's going to buy a car. Right. They go to you first because they know, you advertise, hey, come see us, right? They go in. So do you think that when you go in and talk to a car dealer and you have a loan that you're going to work out with, with Western Division, do you think that they treat you differently?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, we tell a lot of our members where it's vehicle shopping, whether it's recreational, your boats, your motorcycles, your RVs, even home equities. We're like, give us a call. We could do it right over the phone if you don't want to come into the branch. We get you pre-approved, and that way you know exactly the amount that we can give and the interest rate and what your payments are going to be. So it kind of gives you that power, especially when you go into the dealerships, when saying, well, they'll come back and say, hey, we can give you a great rate of 8%. And you're like, well, I can get 3.99 at my credit union. That benefits you, the consumer, because they're either going to come back and go talk to their FI guy and then come back and see what other rate they can offer. They're either going to match it or they're going to beat it. And either way, it puts you in a better position because you, the consumer, will have the best rate that you have.
What happens if they say, we'll eat your last 5 lease payments?
Well, then we're going to start taking a look at the value of the car, and we're going to start doing some numbers, and we're going to let you know, because we follow up with all of our members when they know they're out shopping.
When that happens?
We're like, how'd you do? And the extended warranties and things like that. We let them know if they're getting the best deal. We'll look up the value of the car for them. We'll look up all of that to make sure that they're getting the best deal along with the best rate.
Now, new and used?
New and used.
Really? That's very good. What about, do you do anything with checking accounts?
Yes, we do. In fact, a lot of people think that we're not we always talk about savings and loans, but
Right.
we are a full service financial institution. So we have your loans, we have your savings, your mortgages, we even do investments, and of course the checking account. And our checking account has been the same for years, and it's the free checking account. It's no minimum balance, it's no monthly service charge, no per check fee, no additional fees or anything like that with the checking. So it's just there. We have over 850 no surcharging ATMs in Western New York. We have the mobile app. We have the remote deposit. So you can bring your checking account over to Western Division and know that you have that simple, free checking account that you don't have to jump through all the hoops for. Something that we just started new about 2 months ago is we added what's called the Checking Advantage. It's not a separate checking account. The Checking Advantage is 3 basic things. If you have a direct deposit, if you use your debit card, and if you have e-statements, any loan that you have with us, with the exception of home equities and mortgages, we're going to give you an extra 0.25% every single month as a payback right onto all of those loans.
All right, we only less than a minute left, but I wanted to ask about the patronage dividend.
Another way that we're going to pay you more money. So we are the only financial institution in Western New York or credit union that pays a patronage dividend. When the credit union does well as a cooperative, we pay back to everybody that either saves or borrows with us. So we do that every Thanksgiving, and everybody can receive extra money on their savings that they paid, and extra interest we will give you back.
Denise, as always, you have the answer to all my questions. Thank you so much. For more information and answers to your questions, contact Western Division Federal Credit Union at 716-500-LOAN or go to westerndivision.org. Sponsorship and promotional consideration for the preceding segment was provided by Western Division Federal Credit Union, and you can join me weekday mornings on The Big Weck.